From Rivers Property in Schenectady, New York, this is Poker Night in America. Hello and welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen, he's Joe Stapleton, and tonight we're closing things out from the brand new Rivers in Schenectady, New York. Stapes, are you gonna stick around and maybe go see your parents? You know, they're from here.
They are from here. I will go see them if we get done in time.
What do you mean if we get done in time? It's your parents.
Yeah, but my parents are really strict, and even if I'm visiting, I still have a curfew. So if I'm not home by midnight, I'm locked down.
Okay, well, as we continue our second day here at Rivers Schenectady, we welcome another new player to the table, Craig Love in seat 5, and things not going well for Craig and his 20K buy-in already. Let's see if he can turn that around.
How do you lose $10,000 before the show starts?
Well, it's a very expensive coat, and I'm guessing Shaun Deeb had something to do with it. Blinds are 25 and 50. Doug Polk is also back at the table.
Do we know, is Craig Love Drew Carey's cousin by any chance?
Called a 450 raise without looking at his cards. Three-way pot, and declared he was willing to call all the way down as long as they only bet half pot.
I don't need more fluff than nothing.
And then I should have folded. He bet more than half pot.
I know, he gave you an out.
The strongest play I saw today was when you had 6-3 of diamonds.
Oh my God.
You know what he had, right?
6 deuce off, he
He
said.
had 6
Yeah,
deuce
he's
offsuit.
6-2. Yeah. So I was value betting.
I thought you were gonna have to fold the turn, but you proved me wrong.
It's on me, right? Yes. Okay. How many players?
4 players.
That was
800.
That was nasty.
was
I saw him
insane.
do it. I'm like 6-3, and Dan was like, "Hold on, let me see." And he had 6 deuce. So sick. It's a good play. I mean, he did have a flush draw. Frank, you had a flush draw, right?
I had a flush draw.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
had the best hand. I mean, I had to make up for that 6-4.
Here's the thing. Frank played that hand way too aggressive, but
Turn pairs the board.
Daniel played that hand even more way too aggressive. He went nuts there. I thought for sure he shut down the turn as well.
Of course, this dude's name is Craig Love. He looks like a traveling evangelical preacher trying to win money to save the parish.
Can't check it.
1700 was the bet and call on the turn. It's a king of spades on the river.
And Kassela was already bluffing, so there's no reason not to keep bluffing. It's not like he's worried this king is beating him now.
The one time I'm folding and I'm probably ahead.
And this is a full pot-sized bet. He's putting Craig in a weird spot.
Oh, why'd you do that to him?
God, I knew it too.
God, you sicko.
Anti-fraud work.
So Kassela straddle. Looks like Craig Love is blind raised to 200.
Why not? You know, sometimes when the things you're trying to do aren't working, let's just get weird and do some stuff that I shouldn't be doing.
Terrible advice,
No,
but I'm
that's
happy
some-
to see it on TV.
That's some of the best advice you're ever gonna get.
Yeah, I actually played a game.
Like Greg Bellows calling with 9-6 off.
I don't think it was quintuple, or was it?
Yeah, 5 straddles.
I've actually played a 5-straddle game.
He's down.
Or like Joe Palma calling with 10-3 suited.
Never know, man.
Doing it? Just like 2 guys, and the one guy did
Raise.
the most torched him.
Kassela makes it 1100 with king queen.
Want me to look or no?
He had 8.
It's up to you. I don't care what you do.
Queen or ace jack plus every time.
I just didn't want you to get stuck not even being able to act again, so I figured I'd go ahead and raise it.
That's nice of you. This scares me because
I
I'm
do what
going
I
to throw
can.
this in by
I got
accident
to play 3
sometime.
hands.
What is it?
It's nice.
Can I change
Oh,
this
yeah,
up?
for sure.
I'm worried I'm going to throw that in by accident.
better every time. He smashed everything. Good hands too. He smashed it.
Well, Love's in. We know he has at least an ace. And Bellows calls with 9-6. Okay, everyone. Great.
How about you give me a flop for once?
It was, yeah, it was a week ago.
Oh, that's what I wanted last time.
Jack 7-9, 3 spades. Now it's hard for us to judge the odds here without knowing Love's second card, but Bellows is winning for now, we think. Yup, there it is, ace 10.
Kassela's got that second nut flush draw.
And a straight draw, and 2 overcards. His equity is 50% 3-ways, even though he does not have the best hand.
Oh man, it would so work right now if I pushed.
2500 for Craig Love. He's gonna fold, back to Bellows. Greg makes the call. So we're up to 8,500 in this pot. And we check out the turn, it's a 9 of clubs.
Things get a lot better for Bellows.
But Kassela still with those draws. He drove the action on the flop. Let's see what he does on the turn.
All in.
I've already bet
Yeah, you're
18,000. So 3 nines.
Kassela tried to blow Bellos off the hand, was not expecting him to be this strong, and misses the river.
If I get in ahead, I lose, and if I get in behind, I lose.
I think Frank Kassela was channeling the Grateful Dead right there. Trouble ahead, trouble behind.
Kassela Jones, you better watch your speed, and you guys better watch these messages from our sponsors, all 2 of them.
Download our new Poker Night in America app for free so you and your friends can have your very own poker night. Also available on Facebook Instant Games. Welcome back to Poker Night in America from Rivers in Schenectady, New York.
You know, Schenectady used to be known as the Electric City.
Right, because of the big GE plant.
You know, I used to think the big GE plant was an actual plant growing from the ground.
At what age did you figure this out?
I'd rather not say, but I was driving past it at the time.
Wow. Time for us to let the players get back behind the wheel.
Doug Polk straddling.
One thing about this crowd we got here tonight, we're not having a lot of tanking in hand.
We're having a lot of what?
We're not having a lot of tanking in hand.
We don't have too much.
You know what's curing the tanking? Are these. I guarantee you.
That's actually a really good point.
That's why we need them.
Bellos making it 450 with ace queen. Palma 3-betting queen 10 off from the button. Interesting.
Mo, you back?
Craig Love saves himself however much money this pot would cost him.
Mo Dallas.
Unlikely. Ooh, look at that. I did not think Doug would fold against the 2 local guys, but he did. Oh, right. It's been 3-bet. Action back on Bellos, and my guess is he's never seen this show before if he's considering folding ace-queen pre-flop. Maybe he's just trying to decide between raise or call. He calls. I'll allow it. Ace-queen is dominating.
Queen hits the flop. Palma's got a draw to go with his pair of queens, but Bellos is ahead with ace-queen.
And they're almost a coin flip after this flop.
And I don't want to distract everyone at the table, but I think we've just got a delivery of Ted's fish fry in the back there. I mean, oof.
Look at Shaun eating out of all the bags before he even hands it out to people. Come on!
Bellos bet 2,400. Palma not going anywhere. He calls. We're going to pull out the turn. It's a 6.
Bellos, not much of a poker face. Checks it. Not sure I would always bet this if I'm Palma. You're either way ahead or way behind. Your opponent isn't going to have a lot of king jacks and king tens.
Well, it looks like Palma is going to be betting. He's going to keep the pressure on.
Well, he's betting into a better hand. Now, if you're Bellos, you got to be a little worried.
Just over 14,000 in the pot now as we get to the river.
I've never seen this. Brandon, that's kings that hand.
All right, the river.
I don't know. I was watching.
Another jack. So Palma misses his draws, but he does have top pair.
Flush draw did come in. Bellos checks. Palma trying to figure out whether or not he can value bet this.
I don't think I beat anything.
Well, you beat lots of things, just not ace-queen.
Bellos was a bit reluctant to play that ace-queen at the start of the hand, but he's definitely glad he did now.
Hell yeah.
Outside Troy, like around here.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
But I live in Manhattan.
Photo straddling.
Gotcha.
Action on Bellos.
Usually play Borgata.
Calls the straddle. So does Shaun Deeb. Action on Frank Kassela. He hops in.
It's really nice. It's as good as any Vegas.
Craig Love. It's always got to be someone. Raises to 400. All it's going to take is one person to call, and everyone's going to call. But it looks like Doug Polk is grabbing even more chips. because he wants to make it 2,100.
Yeah, Doug just sees a spot. He's got a pretty good hand to do it with. Two big cards, they're connected. And Craig Love insta-calls with 2 4s.
I check.
Shaun, are we moving it to the poker?
Once again, if you're calling only to try to flop a set, you're gonna get blown off your hand a lot on flops like this.
3 deuce 10.
Check, check.
Check.
River's a 9.
You check the turn?
I didn't look at.
Okay. You haven't looked at the board?
I started with a pair.
Don't tell him that. Oh, I'm not sure telling Doug Polk you started with a pair is the best idea, but then again, neither was that jacket. When you tell Doug you have a pair, he knows how unlikely it is that you hit a set. So what's gonna happen now is he's either gonna miss and bluff you, or he's gonna get there and bet anyway.
The river is an ace.
Perfect card for Doug to bluff on now, like it's a slam dunk.
All in?
That ace probably hurt you. I was gonna call no matter what.
You did this. You told him to do this.
Come on, make a call.
Oh, that means he's folding.
Call.
He wants to see the hand. King high. God, why did... Oh, Craig Love. Craig hating life.
Wow. Could we get some love for Craig Love?
Doug Polk huffed and he puffed and he bluffed Craig's whole house down.
Stay tuned to see which of these little pigs can survive Big Bad Doug. Welcome back to the home stretch of our first ever trip to the new Rivers in Schenectady, New York.
You know who else is from Schenectady?
Well, besides you, who?
Ann B. Davis.
From the Brady Bunch?
That's right, the maid from the Brady Bunch. And ironically, I spend most of my time on camera also cleaning up someone else's mess.
Raise?
Gonna get started in this hand with Doug Polk raising. Queen Jack.
Moved up to the standard 5X raise now.
Bellows is in with 2 4s.
Standard, run of the mill, really.
And your boy Craig Love.
He's my guy. I'm cheering for him.
I'm not feeling confident, so I'm gonna get rid of these.
Well, then, okay, maybe I shouldn't be cheering for him.
Thanks. You're pawning off the small chips on us. That's nice.
Make no mistake, Doug Polk would take the change from your pockets. He doesn't care about small chips.
10 high flop.
Everybody's whiffed. Love's got a gut shot. Polk's got 2 overs. But he has got the aggression factor. 900's the bet.
Oh man.
Bellows is going to quickly call it 2 4s. He's going to get himself into the same sort of pickle that we just saw Love in.
Love calls.
Oh boy, he is obviously tilting a bit. That is not the best call.
Check.
And both Love and Polk catch a jack on the turn. That is bad, bad news for Craig Love. Doug Polk is going to end up on Craig's list and not a casual encounter this time.
3,100 is the bet from Polk. Bellows folds.
Love is just in another terrible spot here.
I wanted to fold. I was hoping he was gonna call.
This is how the pros get you. They get you to fold the best hand, and then you freak out and go crazy with the worst hand.
I check.
You check river?
All right, $5 says Love snap calls the river because he didn't call last time when he should have.
Give my boy a 9. Bail him out.
No 9, no 8. Polk's got the best hand. Craig trying desperately to get a read off of Doug. Problem is, even if he reads Doug for weakness, he can't beat Doug's weakness.
Once again, I was calling no matter what except for ace or king. I'd have a pretty good hand if we could go one more card.
Well, he didn't snap call, so I owe you $5. I'm just glad I'm not in Craig's spot. I get to lose only $5 on this hand.
I think you got 2 pair now.
He could lose another $5,500.
Nice hand.
Good fold.
Yeah, I knew that.
And this time, yeah, Craig Love gets to see that he made the right decision.
All right, we are winding down here at Rivers.
I don't think I was going to call anything on the river either. Just so often you've got deuce 7 there for some reason. I don't know why.
I definitely have it sometime.
Huh?
I definitely have it
Yeah.
every time I get dealt it.
Craig. No, just please. Craig.
What I think is cute is how these guys keep playing hands with Shaun Deeb and Frank Kassela and Doug Polk. They are fearless, and they are soon to be penniless.
One time, pair the board.
9, 5, 8.
One of these days, I'm gonna hit it.
Wow, all 3 of the pros hit top pair.
Kassela bets 1,200.
Surely Craig Love can get away from this. There we go. Now the pros are going to cannibalize each other for once.
Playing about how much, Frank? Like,
Got
that's good. Thank you.
10-5.
It's one thing I will say for these guys. They definitely pick on the spots, but they also pick on each other. They want every single dime at this table. Doug calls. No way Shaun Deeb folds top pair, top kicker. Well, there's also no way he's going to think he's in a situation this good.
Deeb raises to 4,100.
I'm all in.
Holy. See ya, Doug.
You flop it?
No,
No. I have a 9.
I have the nut 9.
I have the second nut 9.
I also had a 9.
Did you really? Damn, I'm running bad.
I thought that was a good spot to sorrow when you're like nut with 2 pairs.
All right, another 8.
Chop it up.
Ace 9 holds.
All right. Y'all have fun.
You done, Brian?
Yeah, I just can't win hands here.
I'm due.
Joe Palma straddling the last hand of the night. Craig Love desperately trying to scoop a few chips before we pack it in here.
Now watch, this will be the hand. Deeb will just fold. He'll get something totally playable, and he'll just fold.
Doug Polk, 3-betting, ace-queen suited.
Talking low?
Action on photo.
Photo's been very quiet this evening.
Pretty tough to wake up with a hand better than ace-queen suited. He folds. Bellos is out. Whatever that was is out of here. You were right, Deeb's not playing.
No, no more money coming out of that stack.
Palma, please tell me you already looked at your cards. Palma must have something here.
All right, I gotta look.
Oh, 8's okay.
Oh, it's a raise? Oh, call?
Just a call, and look at that.
All right.
I said it's tough to have ace-queen beat, but Love somehow wakes up. The dominating hand.
How much are you playing, man?
85-25 is the all-in.
8. 10 total. Started the hand with 10.
All in?
Doug's raised to try to get Palma to call it off.
And how much gamble does he have?
He's actually the favorite here 3 ways. But folds.
I'll take your hand.
You have kings?
No, I said at least have kings, so I have a chance.
Oh, no, I have ace queen suited.
I'll take your hand.
Wow.
How about, wait.
I think we only
It's
got
been a
one.
really rough session for Craig Love.
Told you, buddy. Not on stream, sorry.
I would.
Oh, I would have loved your hand.
Yeah, have it pull back half. And,
Give Sportco a win, huh?
how do I run so bad? Come on.
Oh, man. Queen eye flop. Doug Polk crushing more dreams. Not many outs for Love on the river, and he misses them.
Craig Love's gonna go home tonight and wonder what the blank just happened to me.
I don't know who Craig Love is, but I know he probably doesn't deserve this. Almost no one does.
You know, they say as a poker player, as long as you get your money in good, you should never feel bad.
But it feels better to get lucky and win, trust me.
The final tallies when we return. Download our new Poker Night in America app for free so you and your friends can have your very own poker night. Also available on Facebook Instant Games. Welcome back to Poker Nights. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Rivers in Schenectady. And oh, this screen not so good. No, get rid of that one. Get the other one up here.
Let me guess who's on this one. Oh, a lot of people.
Now there we go. Shaun Deeb, the big winner here, basically in his backyard, $29,000 in profit at Rivers Schenectady.
I mean, Shaun, you won 30 grand tonight. All I wanted was one extra tartar sauce, 50 cents. You gotta be kidding me. Well, now I finally gotta go see my parents.
You don't seem all that happy about it, I gotta say.
Well, my dad was a member of the service, so he can be tough to deal with.
Which branch? Army, Marines?
U.S. Postal.
Oh.
Hey, if you like this video from season whatever from Poker Night in America, there are at least 41 other seasons, and we've got every episode here on our page at your disposal. Go to town, but make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Go see your parents. Come on, man. We're done. That's it. Show's over. Go see them.
Can't we work for 10 or 12 more hours?
Nope, they're waiting right outside that door. Go ahead. They're little Joseph.